Have you ever needed to protect hundreds of photos before sharing them online, but didn't want to spend hours doing it manually? In this tutorial, you'll learn how to write a Python script that automatically watermarks an entire batch of images in seconds. Welcome. Whether you're a photographer protecting your portfolio or a developer building an asset pipeline, manual watermarking is a tedious chore. Today, we are going to build an automation tool using only Python standard library. By leveraging the built-in Tkinter framework and basic file management, we can build a lightweight GUI or script to handle thousands of files safely. We will cover directory traversal, image manipulation, position calculation, and batch processing optimization, giving you a production-ready utility by the end of this video. Before writing code, let's understand how a computer processes an image file. An image is simply a grid of pixels with color data. When we watermark an image, we are taking two grids, our base image and our watermark image, and blending their pixel values together at a specific coordinate. To automate this across a whole folder, our script needs a reliable way to find all image files, load them into memory, apply the overlay, and save the results back out without overwriting our precious originals. To build and test our watermarking script safely, we first need some sample images to work with. We can use Python's built-in file creation and ppm image format to generate test files programmatically. ppm is a simple plain text or binary image format that requires no external libraries to write. Let's write a small script that creates a temporary directory and generates 3 distinct ppm image files so our batch processor has something to chew on right away. Now that we have our source directory populated, the next step is scanning that directory to find all valid image files. We want our automation script to be robust, meaning it should ignore non-image files, look inside specified folders, and prepare a clean list of file paths. Using Python's built-in OS module, specifically os.lister or os.walk, allows us to iterate through directories efficiently and filter by file extensions like ppm, JPG, or PNG. Let's write a snippet that scans our input directory and filters out only the valid image files. We will define a tuple of supported extensions and loop through the contents of our source folder, printing out the paths of the files we intend to process. This ensures our batch processor only touches the files we care about, preventing errors from hidden system files or unrelated documents. With our file list ready, we need to design the watermarking logic itself. Since we are avoiding third-party packages like Pillow to keep things lightweight, we can implement our watermarking by manipulating the raw pixel data directly in Python. We will calculate the position where the watermark should appear, typically the bottom right corner, and modify the RGB values of those pixels to blend a watermark pattern into the base image. Here is a self-contained script that reads a ppm file, modifies a block of pixels to act as a watermark banner in the bottom right corner, and saves the result to a new output folder. We parse the header, manipulate the pixel array in memory, and write out a new watermarked version. This demonstrates core image processing principles without requiring any external dependencies. Now that we can successfully watermark a single image using raw pixel manipulation, the final structural piece is scaling this into a complete batch processor. We will wrap our logic in a reusable function, iterate over our entire list of discovered image files, handle output directory creation automatically, and add error handling so a single corrupt file doesn't crash our entire batch run. Here is the complete, production-ready bulk watermarking script. It scans the input folder, applies our watermark algorithm to every discovered image, handles file saving automatically, and reports back a summary of successfully processed files. You can drop this script into any project, point it at your image directories, and let it run automatically. You've now built a fully functioning bulk image watermarking tool using pure Python. To take this further, you could hook this script into a file watcher to automatically watermark images the moment they are dropped into a folder, or combine it with a graphical user interface using Tkinter. The concepts of directory scanning, error isolation, and batch iteration apply to almost any media automation task you will encounter in your career. Congratulations on completing this hands-on tutorial. You've learned how to scan directories, manipulate raw image pixel data, and build a robust batch processing engine without relying on third-party libraries. This script saves you countless hours and forms a solid foundation for more advanced automation projects. Keep experimenting with your code, and happy programming.